Yes, peeps, welcome back, man. It's the preview. Liverpool, Galatasaray. Liverpool getting smoked against Crystal Palace. Now we go away again in the Lions' den of a certain team that has some certain superstars in there. Osimhen, just to name one, Sane to name two. You know what I mean? And they've got a few more players there that could potentially harm Liverpool. Savage is in the building. We're going to try our best to figure out a way that we can go and win this game of football, because we definitely need to have not only a win, but we need a good performance as well. I don't think we can have one or the other. I think it has to be two for us to kind of go, right, we're going in the right direction at the moment. Because the Palace game, we didn't win, the performance sucked. The other times, at least we could rely on us winning the game. But this time around, we couldn't, man. But Champions League football allows a different look on the game, a different style. So, but Sav, man, first and foremost, bro, Galatasaray, bro, how do you feel about this one? Because I don't know, bro. I actually don't know.
I'm a little bit indifferent about the Galatasaray game. When we did Champions League draw, Galatasaray and Marseille was the teams that I said to you that I'm a bit unsure about, only because they were away from home. And I know the atmosphere of both teams, especially Galatasaray and their fans. They're quite hostile. The teams itself, Galatasaray have a few superstars in there, or people that people perceive as superstars. The problem I have is I haven't watched any Galatasaray this season, none at all, bro. So I just know from the players in their squad, there's definitely people that can hurt us or have hurt us before playing for other teams. So it's going to be interesting to pair that with the fact that Liverpool haven't been playing good football all season. We've been grinding out results where we've needed them, of course, but this is coming off the back of a game where we've just lost for the first time. Not drawn, lost. So it's almost a rebound game, innit? Can you bounce straight back from it and then go on the right path? The problem what I have is when we lost last season, after like the third game against Nottingham, the football wasn't terrible at the time. You know what I mean? One of them, like, you got Cajun against Nottingham, they got the goal. It was a great goal. They win. This one, I've not liked the football at all. So I'm asking them to bounce back to the football they've been playing, which wasn't good enough anyway. So you put that together, and it makes for one of those. I wouldn't be surprised if the game's 4-3 or something, bro. That's what.
I don't want one of those games though, bro. I feel like this one needs to be a comprehensive type win, bro. I feel like it needs to be like a 3-0.
Yeah.
And it felt like they couldn't do nothing about it. It needs to be, for me, that's what I want to see. I can't have another game where I'm just like, we could have potentially lost that, or we could have potentially drawn that, or I can still see little problems in the squad. I'm not asking for Arne Slot to fix it overnight. I'm not asking for the players to fix it overnight. It takes time. But I just need to see some steps forward. At the moment, I'm seeing side steps, backwards and side steps. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing forward steps. That makes me feel, you know what? This group of players are able to go and win multiple trophies this season. I believe it because of the talent, but the way they're playing doesn't show. There's no evidence for me, apart from me being naive, going, we've got some top level players in the squad. I just don't get it, man. I don't know what we need to do to kind of, and I'm hoping he can get the tactics right, the setup right for this one. But I want to kind of take your attention over here, Sav, man, because I went through the squad, so the and a certain Italian, I should say, is not traveling with the current squad. A certain Italian is being left out again. And from what I read, it's not a fitness issue. It doesn't look like it's a problem where he's not been selected in terms of he didn't get registered in time. From what I've seen, maybe something comes up about it. But he's not even. So not only have you register him now, but you're still choosing not to pick him. I don't get it. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
What does he have to do?
He can't do anything, bro. You let me know this 5 minutes ago and I was confused because I just assumed that Leone's gone down, these people are injured, whatever, he's going to go straight into the Champions League squad. That's what I just assumed, bro. If it's a selection decision, then It makes it way worse, doesn't it? At least if there was an injury, and it'd be easy to say why he's been left out. But I can't even say too much at this point. It just feels a bit disrespectful, bro. So maybe Slot will let us know at some point in the press conference the reason why. But the reason why better be that he's sick or something. Otherwise, I don't.
But then it said, and it, who was it? Was it Paul Joyce? I think I read it from, and it said it's not a fitness issue.
Then
so I don't know.
His football's been great.
Two really good performances. The Southampton game, amazing. Two assists in that one. And then he comes on, against Palace, gets the goal, but looked dangerous as well while playing. At this point, I don't know. At this point, you must have favorites in the squad, bro. At this point in the season, you can't lie to me as the manager of the club I support that you don't have favorites.
No, I agree, because he came off the bench in the last game, so it's not like he played a full 90, needs a rest or whatever. He came off the bench. He hardly played. 20 minutes, maybe, something like that.
Yeah, 20 minutes, maybe even less than that.
70. I think he came on the 70-something minute, scored in the 80-something. Yeah, I'm losing the will to live when it comes to this situation with Chiesa, bro. Because I think Chiesa's interview the other day after the game, the Southampton game and stuff like that. Very honest with his opinion, said that his fitness level wasn't up to par with what the manager wanted last season. So he said, I took that and I feel fine now. I'm back now. I'm good. They asked him, are you disappointed about the Champions League decision? That was before he knew after Leon was going to get injured. And he was like, yeah, obviously I'm not okay with it, but if that's what the manager says, then I'll, you know what I mean? But now you got put there, and now the decision is to leave you out anyway. Especially the way we've been playing. And if you go through who's on form, he's one of the ones who was on form.
So then that means it's just 1 in, 1 out policy, because the only reason why, and we said this, the only reason why Chiesa got on the bench was because Ekitike was suspended for the Palace game. That means Chiesa wouldn't have got on the bench. And now Ekitike is back available.
Yep.
You basically put Ekitike back in and took Chiesa out.
Took him out.
When we're like, at least last season you had at least three attackers on the bench where we could go in and get someone if we need. Then it's the problem we have is he shoehorning Frimpong in on that right hand in terms of the right winger for Salah, but then he doesn't sub off Salah anyway. So then does he look at the bench and go, Frimpong is my attacker, Rio's my attacker, Ekitike is my attacker, or Isak, depending on who starts. So there's your three.
Seems so.
But you're not subbing Salah off anyway.
Exactly.
At least Chiesa could go on the left, he can go through the middle, and he can go on the right if needs be.
It's dark, bro. It's dark. You just start to hope that these kind of decisions don't backfire against you, bro. I mean, I'm sure if anything goes wrong, you'll make sure that it doesn't come back to, I didn't pick Chiesa. He'll make up some other excuse about it, but the first thing people, forget people, us. Chiesa comes on, makes an impact again. So naturally, we're going to say, well, if he can do this in 10 minutes, if you gave him 90, just by maths, bruv, he's likely to do more in it. Even if it's a little bit more, he's likely to do more than 10 minutes. So why would you just not play him? Remember, like, he come on and scored against in the last game, but the game before that, he got man of the match and was the best player, bro. So when you ask what do you need to do, how can you have a game when you're the best player, man of the match, 2 assists, and then the game after come on for 10 minutes and score, and then the game after not get picked, bro, in the squad? You can't even sit on the bus with the man, then, bro. You can't get on the plane or nothing, bro. Not even duty free.
Not even travel on your own, bro. At this point, he might as well just travel on his own.
All I'm saying
he's not
is,
getting any love in his squad, man.
How long is Chiesa's contract? Is his contract 3 years?
I think he's probably maybe in his last year, maybe last 2, say 2 years left. Yeah, because it's only last season, in it. So yeah, he's got 2 more years left.
Almost taking his kindness for weakness at this point, because when you hear him speaking, like, this is a proper guy, bro. Like, this is a proper locked-in professional footballer, bro. He made sure he didn't say anything bad about Slot. He was on some, like, you know what? That's the decision he made. I'm with it. You want him playing like this going into a World Cup year and not playing him. Okay, well then we'll see what happens at January, bro, when Juve and them come sniffing, bro.
Yeah, because he's playing well. For most of these guys now, they're probably going, hold on a minute, Chiesa is back. He's saying that he feels good, he feels, fit, feels strong, the expectation of where the gaffer wanted him. He wasn't there, now he's there. And you can see that by the way he's playing. For that Southampton game, he was everywhere.
Everywhere. International break's coming up, bro. In October. So we'll see.
I think he'll get selected. He'll definitely get selected.
Fittingly pick him, and then all of a sudden you don't want to give him no games and that. You'll see what happens, bro.
But looking at the squad then, Sav, right? So you got, Alisson, Gomez, obviously Endo. The usual culprits are all going. Bradley Jones, Gakpo, TK, Mamardashvili. I'm trying to see if there's any. Yeah, there's no like fringe guy where you go, okay, so Woodman, you're trying to get 3 goalkeepers, not a problem. Got your fullbacks, Gravenberch, Rio is there, Bradley Jones, Gakpo, TK, Mamardashvili, Robbo, Alisson Gomez, Endo, Virgil, Kanate, Kirkes, Verts, Sobo, Isak, Mack, and Salah. So maybe you can only travel with a certain number. I would have probably not taken Woodman, if I'm being honest.
They don't need 3 goalkeepers, bro.
Don't need 3 goalkeepers.
At all.
You don't need, unless one of the goalkeepers are carrying a knock, or you're like, raw, we got one more training session, anything can happen, and then we're down to 1 goalkeeper. I hear it. We're probably preparing ourselves just for the worst case scenario. I get it. I understand it. But yeah, you don't. I don't think don't probably need. But I'm looking at it now. I'm trying to find where could he go in if we're looking at the goalkeeper and it's not that. I don't, unless you leave Rio, but then you can't. And
I'll be honest, bro. The way he's been playing, who cares who he takes out? I see, like, because naturally I'm looking at them. Who do you take out? But if you take away the names and then go on form, who do you take out? Take out any of them. Take out Salah. Take out guy. I don't care. I know he's not gonna. So my point's kind of redundant because you're not going to take Salah out. But Chiesa's played better than all of them. So what?
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Or I'm with you do the right thing and you should have played him in the whole of the last game. Then if you was going to leave him out, because you knew you was going to leave him out, so you should have played him.
He didn't. You're right. He didn't make that decision today. He made that from before. And you know how we'll know if we're going to be right? Chelsea's around the corner. If he's not on the bench for that game, then he's in. It's just 1 in, 1 out policy at the moment. So Katike is fit and firing, so we'll have him in, and then you can't.
I'm almost hoping that we just get to the press conference and Slot tells us that the journalists are wrong and something else happened as well.
Yeah, he had a little knock. Yeah. Passport issue, something. I don't know, something. We couldn't register him in time, but we tried, and it will be available for the next game.
Yeah. Way down his suitcase with too much pasta sauce or something. But you know how the Italians move with something.
All right, so let's look at the lineup then, bro. Let's try and come up with a lineup for this team that we have. You'd think obviously Alisson starts off in goal.
Yep.
Which is light work for him. Amazing game, by the way. Even though he conceded a couple of goals, nothing you could have probably done about them, to be fair. But other than that, he kept us in the last game, and it just proves that he's the best goalkeeper in the world.
Yeah, he was great.
Left back, Sav. Who do we run at left back for this one?
Robert played against Southampton, isn't it?
Yes. And then Kirkes came back in against Palace.
I'll play Kirkes again, bro.
We have to get a settled back line, don't we, at some point, bro? Because we can't keep the rotating the fullback. Someone has to be the main one, and then the other one comes in if injuries or tiredness. You can't be tired after 1 game.
No.
Centre backs. So we know Virgil is obviously going to go in, but the Liverpool sphere around the fan base is Kanate needs to be dropped. He's not good enough to play. His head is in Madrid. We just heard could be the reason. I don't believe that, and I don't look at his last game and saying he played bad. We looked at his stats from the last game, and we've got a social experiment going on at the moment. just to see, what people think. But I didn't feel he played bad at all in the game. But obviously, the one thing he did wrong, people are saying that he's not been good. Does he partner Virgil for you, bro?
Yeah.
Or do we bring Gomez in?
Nah, he's the partner for Virgil, bro. You're going up against Icardi or Osimhen as well, so you got to use him. It'd be interesting what everyone's excuse would be if Konate wasn't linked to Madrid and he wasn't in the last year's contract. What was the excuse then? Was he just rubbish then? Because I don't know how people can look at a player and tell me that he's in Madrid by looking at him, bro. It's the start of the season, bro. Like, either way, I'm not going to agree with anyone doing that headed Madrid thing, but it would make more sense you saying that towards the end of the season when it's getting closer to maybe joining the squad, or maybe January when it's getting close to the point where he can talk to them now. So they've been saying, but early in the season, nah. If he's poor, he's poor, and if he's good, he's good. Ain't nothing to do with Madrid, bro.
Fair enough. Right back. Bradley played the last one? Yeah, he did. And then Frimpong came on. Are we going Bradley again, or are we going Frimpong for this one?
Bradley.
Yeah, like you said, we got to get a cohesiveness in terms of the defense, don't we? We need to get a back line where we're confident in what they're doing. And they also need chemistry as well. Because even though they're players that know each other, but they need to play as many games together to get that, cohesiveness and chemistry going. So Bradley, fair enough. Gravenberch shoehorning. I don't even have to ask you. I know that's one guy you're putting in there. Who's your guy that backs him up in the midfield? Is it McAllister? Is it Jones? Is it Szoboszlai?
Jones.
Is it Endo? Jones. The gaffer spoke about rotating players. So it'll be interesting to see if he does it, right? See if he does, getting players in. Why did you pick Jones?
I think Jones is one of the better options on the ball, more than anyone in the midfield, to be honest. And I think with the atmosphere of Galatasaray and the way they're probably going to go for it, you need somebody who can slow the game down and calm it down a little bit while everyone's moving gun-ho and all that stuff. And there's likely to be a point in the game when even if we've got more possession, judging by how we play, there's always a moment, whether it's 5-10 minutes, where we just lose our heads a little bit and everything's a bit scattered.
Yeah.
We need someone to just put their foot on the ball. Now, you could bring him off the bench and do that same thing, but I think I just want a game where we start like that. We start in the good vein instead of having to always be reactive to a situation. Just preempt what's going to go on. So,
and then the number 10 position, man, we've got McAllister that could go there. Szoboszlai we know can play there. But Florian Wirtz is the guy that we bought to play there. We did a stream earlier. Many people saw the graph we showed. And if you haven't, go and check that video out. We don't play, we're not passing to him. We're passing along the back line and then into the fullbacks and then hitting Mo Salah. But none of the passes are going into the 10 on a consistent basis.
I agree.
Who do we play in the 10 then?
The thing is, my choice for this game would have been Szoboszlai, but I don't like the way they're treating Wirtz, to be honest, bro. I don't like the way the manager's got his tactics around Wirtz, and until he fixes it, bro, I don't see I just don't feel like you're going to get the best out of him at all. So
I agree.
That's the reason. Because then I'd rather him just come on to a tired Galatasaray where he uses his legs a little bit more. While the gaffer's doing this fugazi formation thing, having him on the left and running around the pitch like a headless chicken. Yeah. Now, the other argument would be it's in Europe, so it might be more comfortable for him, but...
More space to play. Now, the tactics are going to stay the same regardless, isn't it? So,
yeah, they're going to stay the same.
You're better off playing these players. Play Subbo in there, he gets what you want. You want someone to run around like a crackhead and do the box 10 role, false 10, whatever you want to call it role. So you might as well do that. Jones, you're right. We're away from home, and I agree with what you're saying. You're going to need someone to calm the game down, especially with the fans and stuff like that when we're moving all shaky.
Yeah.
And then Gravenberch, he obviously starts. He starts for it himself, and he's He's performing very, very well. We now know Chiesa isn't in the starting 11, squad at all. Does Gakpo come back in for the left-hand side for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Tends to perform a bit better in Europe anyway, Gakpo. In fact, just cup competition altogether, he tends to perform a lot better. But I think him and Kirkers need to build a relationship on that left-hand side, and I've seen it a few times when Gakpo's helped him out, and that they need to continue, man. We need some kind of continuity in the team where we're almost sure of the starting lineup every week, and then it changes every now and again based on form if it's needed. But we should have a solid 11 by now, really.
Yeah,
because some people are there by default almost, which it shouldn't be like that. But when you went and brought people for these positions, I almost expected them to just go in. But yeah, man, we should be able to know what kind of team we're going to play.
No, I'm with you on that. Obviously, reluctantly, I wouldn't start Salah, if I'm being totally honest. He hasn't performed well enough to deserve a start in this team currently in this season as it stands. But it is what it is. He's definitely going to start. We know that. He's going to go out there on the right-hand side.
So annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, everything feels wrong about you can just do what you want and then stay in the squad. Because I would love to just put somebody else there, but there's no point, bro. Like we know he's gonna go in. He's more assured in the team than Alisson, bro. And Alisson's a goalkeeper. Like if I had to choose which person's gonna start, Alisson or Salah, I'm gonna pick Salah, bro.
Yeah.
Because even when Alisson gets rotated, Salah will still be there, bro.
It's true. And yeah, if Chiesa was fit, you'd probably say start Chiesa and start Gakpo and see what you can do. Because at the end of the day, how worse can it be?
Mm-hmm.
Especially watching the last game. Up front, we got Ekitike back now from his suspension, so we've got him in. Do you start him or do you start Isak?
Ekitike.
I was leaning on starting him as well.
Yeah. Throw him back in, man. He's been good this season, bro.
Great start to life at Liverpool, innit, bro? It's mad.
He's got the right attitude, man. He might not be what people like sometimes because he's going to drop and try and get the ball himself, but he's not on some like, you're not going to mug him off all game and not give him the ball. He will just come and get it if he has to, bro. So only really Arsenal, I've seen him try and be as patient as he can, but they mugged him off, so top player.
Yeah, very interesting, man. But yeah, I can't wait to see him play, man. I actually, even though he missed the last game, I'm like, I miss Ekitike playing, man.
Yeah, man.
But looking at the 11, Alisson, Bradley, Konate, Virgil, Kirkes, Jones, Gravenberch, Salah, Sobol, Gakpo, and Ekitike. And you still have a bench of like McAllister on there. You still got Wirtz on there. You still got Isak on there. So you still got Fringpot. You still got players that can come on and make a difference and affect the game in a positive way as well. So we've got talented players in the squad. So this team, for me, this 11 is more than good enough and capable enough of winning a game of football. But let's see what happens, man. Let's see what the gaffer does. I don't know what he will do, but hopefully he'll do something positive in this one because we need a positive reaction. We need a performance and we need a victory. Score predictions, Sav. Liverpool away. Coming off the back of a defeat. Used to the late goals in our favour, but this time we've got the effect on the negative side. Goal scorer as well with your score prediction, please, bro.
2-2.
Who scores for Liverpool?
Ekitike and Isak. And Yilmaz and Oshiman for them. They played the card.
Talented players.
Oshiman came off the bench, but I'm expecting him to start this game. So
yeah, with his pace and power in behind, isn't it?
And they got Thingy, man. He's a runner, man. Remember Torreira that used to play for Arsenal, little one.
Yeah,
he's running around midfield like a little scraphead and that. So Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna go how I feel inside, and I think a 3-0. And don't ask me why I think it's that,
I hope so.
but I just feel like we need a performance. I feel like we need a clean sheet, and I feel like we need the victory as well. I feel like those three, and I think that's when I think the tide might shift a little bit to go right. Liverpool put all of it together. Performance, the goals were there, and we kept a clean sheet, and we looked very, very good. In terms of the goal scorers, I'm gonna go Szoboszlai, Salah, and Ekitike to get the 3 goals. I think that, they should. Yeah, looking at those, if we're going with what we've kind of set up, those are the 3 I'm gonna go with. But listen,
I hope so.
be interesting. Yes, guys, listen. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you guys are let us know your thoughts in the comment section as well. Streams to look forward to as well. Obviously, we'll have the build up for the game. We'll have the watch along. We'll also have the call in. So after the game, you guys can jump in and let us know how you feel about the result and share your thoughts as well, man. But Sav, big up to you, bro. Appreciate you jumping in, man. Until then, guys, we'll catch you next time, man. Peace out.